I pray everybody is well, staying warm and safe in these treacherous times. I'm just going to come on here. I'm not going to be long. I'm definitely not planning on being long anyway. But, and hence, chat not being turned on. Again, this is going to be a relatively short one. Just sharing more unapologetic thought. And by the way, this is Unapologetic Truth channel with EriKiYah. So I was at the grocery store earlier today, and because I'm trying to be mindful or more mindful of how I'm eating, I opted to go to this particular grocery store because they have more of a selection of clean items, organic. But it was in a, a, a well-to-do part of town. And this particular grocery store is pretty popular. Um, some of you may have heard of it. I'm not going to mention the name because it's not where I was, but more at what was occurring. So this was a grocery store that tended to be pretty busy consistently. And when I was in there, it was hard to get around because it's only but so big, and it was crowded because where I'm at, they're expecting bad weather, you know, snowstorm, wintry mix, as they call it. Um, and so, people are on panic mode, even though, I'm from up north, so this is like, it's not going to be of any major significance where I'm concerned, but not everybody's used to this weather. So, in trying to navigate through the store, it was challenging. And I noticed, one particular lady that was trying to get by me, who was not in my community, it, she was Caucasian. Um, she, proceeded to bump me, like bump past, like she didn't give any thought, and it wasn't like she couldn't get by properly. There was plenty of room where she didn't have to uh, be so forward. And so I just looked at her like, oh, okay, really? You're just gonna just be like that? And think, I just went on about my way, on about my business. But not just like a few seconds later, in the same vicinity, some a, a daughter of Zion, like myself, had, or child of Yasharal, daughter of Zion, I should say, had said, she made a comment like, you know what, like, and I felt her because I knew exactly what she was like. The way she came off was just so, she, her reaction was what I was, neglecting to react to. I just left it alone. But usually I'm like, you know what, and well, she picked up where I let it go. And I'm like, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, sis, I get it. Like, it was that unspoken thing where we just didn't even have to say anymore. No sooner than we were doing our little quick exchange, here comes a guy that worked in there, another like like the lady, and he's like, oh, he proceeds to get in our business, like, oh, so what are you guys talking about? Like, what are you referring to, type thing, But he was trying to come off pleasant, but I knew what it was, and maybe she did too, So she just deflected. I went on about my business, and she proceeded to talk to him. But I could hear their exchange, but I went on about my way, like now you coming like what it was. You just seen this two sisters over here talking, and you knew what we were more than likely referring to, and you're just trying to be in the business, you know. And I'm just like, but it was the whole time I was in there, you know. It was frustrating because it's difficult for me to say, without triggering some things, but that whole premise of the make America great thing, people people are really trying to take that to heart by where my people are concerned. They would have rather see me and maybe the other sister too working there as opposed to being a patron shopping. Okay, because it was very obvious, like people aren't even hiding things anymore. That's how blatant things are getting, you know. And again, I say it's a lot of it is because the politics, of course, and what they opted to put in their bodies back in 2021. But that's now morphing, if you will, within. So as I'm ready to go, because I don't do crowds all like that anyway anymore. I'm like, I'm ready to get up out of here. So it was just more of the same, where and actually let me step back, because there were quite a few of my people that were working in there, you know, but they really would have rather seen me not shopping, but me working. And this WS, or this WS/WP that I've spoken about, and other people have spoken about, they're not hiding it. They're not hiding this anymore. And I don't know if it's Trumpism, but it's not. Sorry, my phone fell down. It's not being hidden anymore. It's not. It's starting to be so blatant, because they would rather put us back in chains. And this is what I'm seeing. And I'm like, yeah, but they don't realize we're not going back in chains. We're not. In fact, it's going to be the reverse if you read your scripture. They don't want that, though. They don't get it. And it's so, and I'm not going to say all. Of course it's not all. Of course not. More often than not, you see these things take place, because they would rather me be on the other side of town than where they're at. And the blatancy of it even in driving, like it's just so blatant. It's so blatant and disrespectful that it just continue to watch and see. If you haven't paid attention to it, you know, just really open your eyes and see what's going on around you. And again, keep your head on swivel. Children of Yasharal, daughters of Zion, melanated folks, please keep your eye on swivel. Or excuse me, keep your head on swivel, but keep your eyes wide open. Because now that we are in their year 2025, and I'm talking about Babylon's year. Yeah, it's starting. And what day is this? Is what, the 10th day of their new year? Yeah, this is happening. So just pay attention, y'all. Stay vigilant. But know that we're not going back. Not at all. So you better get comfortable. And you better start respecting the children of Yasharal. That's all I want to say. Feel free to leave your comments. Be respectful, because you already know I'm my own moderator, okay? But till the next time, y'all willing. Again, I thank you all for the love and support. Thadawa for the love and support. All of you. Unapologetic Truth channel with EriKiYah. Shalom and shalom. Have a blessed day. And again, prayers to those that are being affected, especially the children of Yasharal. And I'm gonna say this quick, and I'm gonna get off. But judgment is definitely here. Judgment is here. I pray that you all are protected during these times. Stay safe, but know that judgment is here. Be blessed. Have a great day, evening, night. Shalom, shalom.